Hello Virgos, what is going on? Welcome to your April 2023 love and romance reading. Welcome back to the channel. I hope that you are all doing well. So this reading may resonate if you have a Virgo sun, moon, rising, Venus, or any other major Virgo placements. Please remember though that this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. And also Virgo, feel free to swap the roles if it makes sense. I could be talking about you or your person because I am simply reading energies. And lastly, if I genuinely feel that it will be insightful to do an extended reading based on what we see here, then you'll be able to find the link for that in the description box below, but we'll talk more about that at the end of this reading. Enough of me talking, let's dive into this. We'll be starting out with some oracle cards just for the overall theme and energy, and then we'll dive deep with tarot. So the overall theme and energy for my Virgo collective, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Expect powerful change, new moon eclipse, Virgo. This is incredible. We have a time for healing at the bottom of the deck. Okay. I'm just getting this energy, Virgo. It's like something is like hanging off a cliff or something like that. Okay, I feel as though there's going to be some sort of powerful change coming your way. I do feel like this is going to be a very healing time for you, whether you realize this or not. I do feel that at this time you may be focused on healing yourself and going through a particular period of healing. And I feel that you are incredibly aware at this time, okay? I feel like you're very much aware of your inner world, your thoughts, your feelings, and how you interact with the world. I feel like there is some sort of major self-awareness there. And this could be just something that you have always had within you, this incredible self-awareness. Or for some of you, you may be really just noticing more things around you at this time. Okay, and this may be especially for those who recently, I'm getting that for some of you, you recently have been getting deeper into spiritual work, meditation even, and just like the whole inner work, okay? And I feel as though you are doing very well here because it always starts with awareness, right? I don't know why I got that, but I just got that for some of you, Virgo. And there's a major time for healing, and I do feel like there's going to be some sort of major, powerful change that heads your way that will accelerate this. I do feel like there's going to be a major long-term change between you and the person that you are connecting with at this time, or that you will be connecting with. Now, with new moon eclipse, new moons are about new beginnings, right? And with eclipses, and we're in eclipse season right now, you know, if you're watching this in April. And eclipses are long-lasting changes, and these can be felt, 6 months out, maybe sometimes even longer, but these are long-lasting changes. Sometimes eclipse cycles can feel like a death and a rebirth. But with the new moon eclipse, this is about some sort of new beginning, some sort of like expect powerful change here. So for some of you, it may be unexpected, but I'm sensing that for many of you, like I said, the first thing I said was on the edge of a cliff, like something is coming. You may not know what it is. I just heard, I can't take anymore for some of you. Or this need for some sort of alleviation or relief of something. And I feel like that's headed your way, some sort of major change, answers, something very just, I'm getting something of substance, okay? There's something of substance that's headed your way with these changes. It's not anything small here. And I feel as though if there's been some sort of connection where there's been blocks in healing, I feel like you've just been very much focused on you. Let's see what else comes up here. Triumphant success. So this is equivalent to the Ace of Swords in the typical Rider-Waite deck. So I do feel like this month will be about cutting away, stripping away the darkness, the fogginess, the confusion, and this is all within the mind as well. So I do feel like there's going to be communication, clarity, insight, truth. Okay, and aces are all about potential too, right? It's like, what are you going to do with this clarity? At the bottom of the deck, though, we do have deception and envy. So I'm getting here, Virgo, that there may be some sort of situation that has been surrounding you. Maybe it's surrounded you in the past, but there could be people here who are a bit envious of you, okay? And for others of you, I'm getting that there's a situation where you may be suspicious of some sort of deception, or you may feel like there's a situation where you don't know, what's going on here fully. There may be some confusion, some suspicions within your mind even, okay? And I feel like there's going to be clarity regarding whatever this is, okay? I feel like there's going to be some sort of major turning point that brings in clarity around answers that you seek. Let's pull a few more and then we'll get the tarot out. This is going to be a big month for you, Virgo. Player. Just for you at the bottom of the deck, Virgo. So there may be a situation here that you're dealing with where you're dealing with some games. Maybe this is a person who you feel like there's been some sort of deception around the situation. There's been some questions around someone's intentions, okay? Actions even. It could feel like someone's not taking a particular situation. I just feel like this is very much about trust. I feel like there's a situation that you don't quite trust, or at least you're having some questions about it. Okay. Just for you though, at the bottom of the deck. So, I am sensing that there may be some sort of situation here where something is said to you, you're told something. And there may be some sort of deception. So what I'm going to say, Virgo, is be careful of any sort of incoming messages that come in for you in April, okay? Especially if you don't know the person well. Be sure to not jump to conclusions. I feel like there's some sort of foggy situation here. But I do feel like there could have been some sort of information omitted or deception in a particular message in the past, in the present, possibly in the future. Now, I don't necessarily know if this is malicious yet or not, but I do feel as though there is someone here who has been or is acting irresponsible. Again, with that envy card, I said this could be someone else that could be trying to interfere with you and a connection, possibly that's just for some of you, or there could be someone coming in and revealing something to you, whether it's about themselves, another party, a situation. At the end of the day, Virgo, whatever this is, I do feel like you will be getting the truth, because this is expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. This is a major turning point that you've needed, okay? 3 cards from the Romance Angel Oracle deck, and then we'll get into this with tarot. Calling in your soulmate, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction and chemistry to keep this relationship going. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So what I'm getting here is that there was a situation. Pay attention to the red flags at the bottom of the deck. Now, this may not mean that there's actually unrequited love, because this is just energy. We really need to get the tarot out to confirm this. But I do feel as though there's questions around someone's intentions, or there has been. There may be an unequal give and take. There may be questions around, can I trust this person? You may have been doing your best to focus on the positive, to stay positive about a situation. You may have been very much focused on healing, manifestation, and bringing more positive energy into your life. I do feel that you may be leaning on friends at this time, possibly for support, for advice, and so forth. Now, if that's not the case, then what I'm getting here is that there could have been some sort of third-party interference. And maybe this is both, okay, both situations. But, I feel like there may be some sort of unequal give and take, and you could have suspicions that there is some sort of third-party energy here in the background. Now, it doesn't mean that it's a person. It could be person, place, thing, concept, idea. Maybe it is another person romantically. Maybe for others, it's just like a friend group, okay? But there's some sort of red flag, or at least a yellow flag, that's cautioning you. It's making your intuitive antennas go up, and you're like, okay, there's a situation here. I need to know what the truth is. There's something funky going on about this situation. And I don't know exactly what it is, but I don't like how this feels. That's what I'm really getting here, Virgo. But there's some sort of major change for the better that is coming in for you. So, what I want to do here, Virgo, is I want to get the tarot out and see what is going on. So, Spirit, please bring in some clarity, information, and insight to the Virgo collective. Expect powerful change, triumphant success, player, calling in your soulmate, unrequited love, and let your friends help you. Let's see what is really going on here. Oops. Overall theme and energy, please, for the Virgo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's going on for the Virgo collective? King of Swords. So you could be dealing with an air sign. Maybe you have air in your chart, but that is not necessary. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Eight of Cups. Okay, so someone may have walked away here from a situation, or they're just like emotionally tapped out. I do feel like there is a lack of effort that has been put in. Now, this could have been you pulling away or this person walking away. Page of Wands, though, representing your person. So I do feel like your person wants to come in here with some sort of message. This person is desiring to initiate something. I do feel like whatever is on the table here is very... It may be a serious matter. Okay. There's something here about clear communication. The Fool in the reverse representing you. So you could have Aquarius in your chart. For some, this is Aries. Let me fix the table here very quickly. But there could be a no from you. But I do feel as though you may be feeling as though there was a false start in some way, shape, or form. I don't feel like you're necessarily ready to move forward. A Four of Swords in the reverse, so this energy may be changing after some sort of conversation. The Four of Swords in the reverse is telling me that there has been a period, as I said, of you focusing on your healing. Okay, there has been this energy of you focusing on your healing, yourself, withdrawing your energy a little bit here, focusing on you, rejuvenation. And I feel like this is going to be about coming out of some sort of retreat, whether this is you or your person. But I do feel like someone previously walked away. There's some sort of message coming in. I don't 100% know quite yet if this is the energy of reconciliation, so I don't want to jump to conclusions. We need to get more cards out. However, I do feel like you're hesitant to move forward with this person. And then it looks like there are some baby steps here moving forward after something comes up. So that's what I'm getting. And we do have triumphant success. So I don't know if something just needs to be talked about here. At the bottom of the deck, ooh, we have the Tower. Secondary energy, the Empress. So there was something here. There was some sort of shakeup, some sort of major upheaval, some sort of unexpected situation that shook things up. Now with the Empress, I do feel as though there may be out of nowhere this sense of nurturing and abundance, or there could have been this upheaval around this Empress. This could be you. For some of you, you may have children, you may be a mother, maybe for some of you, you're even pregnant. Okay, that's just for some of you. But I do feel as though the overall energy, there's a bit of a shakeup here. This may be something that you are not expecting. So that's what I'm getting so far. What I want to do here, Virgo, is I want to clarify all of the cards. As a reader, it's just easier for me to get everything all out on the table at once. It really helps me present the cards in a better way to you without, the back and forth and so forth. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to get all of the cards out at once. I'm going to draw all of the cards on camera for that transparency, and then we'll dive deep. All right, Virgo, let's get into this. So as I said, I did draw all of the cards on camera for that transparency. And I just want to say that I did turn some of these piles upside down just so that the table does not get too overwhelming for your eyes or mine. We'll be starting with the cards that are upright here, and then we'll make our way towards the ones that are upside down. So let's get into this. So this may be the past for most of you, the majority of you. The more recent past. For others of you, the more distant past. Now, for others of you, you may be dealing with this energy right now. And if that is the case, then you will soon be transitioning out of this energy and into the energy here. And that should happen quite quickly, throughout the month. But I am sensing that there was some sort of situation that someone walked away from. And with the Devil, I do feel as though there may have been some sort of tempting offer here in some way, shape, or form. However, I feel like someone could not make a decision. Okay, there was an opportunity here to take action on something, but there may have not been enough information, or there may have been this stalemate situation. Okay, where it felt like regardless of what way someone would go, it's just like it had its pros and cons that almost kind of weighed out equally, or it just was completely stuck, right? Now with the Devil, I do feel, like I said, there could have been some sort of tempting offer, or there could have been a situation where someone stepped into some self-sabotaging energies due to fear. But ultimately, I feel as though someone was not able to fully see something or make a necessary decision. Okay, someone may not have been open to additional perspectives. This could have even been a situation where someone wasn't willing to hear another person out. And I feel that someone walked away. So overall, I'm just getting that someone walked away from a situation, or they were unable to make a decision. Okay, and I do want to bring the oracle cards into this. If you have been watching my readings, I have mentioned previously that I am making my own oracle deck. However, the artwork is still being made, so I just have things written on these cards here. And I know it's not the most flattering, but it is extremely accurate. So I do want to bring it into the reading because I want to know more information about this. And please, 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 if this does resonate with you, let me know below, because I do read all my comments and I would love to know, especially with this deck that I'm creating, if it does resonate, if it does work. You guys can help me be testers of this new deck. Release, exactly. So something was released, collaboration. Someone may not have wanted to work on something here. Someone may not have wanted to collaborate, possibly. Toxic. Collaboration. Okay, so with reflect, I feel like there was a situation here where someone or both people just wanted to release toxicity, walked away from a situation, and there could have even been some mirroring here, but I feel like there was a decision. The decision, because it was like a stalemate, there was a lack of energy to move forward, so I feel like it defaulted into discontinuing a discussion or conversation about it. There was some sort of blocked communication. But I do feel that it's like someone didn't want to talk about something. I feel like someone could have been avoidant here as well. And this may have had to do with day-to-day matters, or maybe dealing with this situation threw off day-to-day matters here. Or there was some sort of instability day-to-day where there wasn't an opportunity to discuss it at this time. Okay. But I do feel that for many of you, it was just like walking away from a situation and just, like I said, it may have had to do because it was just like, I don't want to deal with this toxicity, or it could have been because someone was, unwilling to collaborate and talk through something. And alternatively, feeling like someone was not willing to work with you. It's just like, okay, I'm not going to keep pushing it. If this person doesn't want to talk about it, then there's nothing I can really do here. I'm just gonna walk away. So someone could have felt like things were even shaky. It could have felt like walking on eggshells, like you couldn't really approach this person, and there was some sort of missed opportunity, or you chose to not fulfill that opportunity that was in front of you, because I just feel like this nervous energy, or this, not wanting things to get additional tension, or feeling like, it's just, this isn't productive. This isn't going the way that I like. And, I feel like there's someone here who just really wanted to talk about something, or have someone make a particular decision, or even make a decision, but it just like, there was an inability to. And possibly talking about it, someone felt like they couldn't because of toxicity, is what I'm really getting. Now, this is playing into the current energies. So for some of you, you may be already dealing with this. And if not, then you may be, moving towards this. But with the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords in the reverse, there could be two people here with air in their chart. That's not necessary. But someone could have air in their chart, because we do have a lot of air. And if it's not that, then this is just someone who is really stepping into this energy of intellect, and this is about communication in the mind. I feel like someone is looking at something, and there is this, and this is so funny because with this Ace of Swords in the reverse, this is the Ace of Swords upright, right? That's here. So there is clarity and communication that will be coming in, but I feel as though someone's looking at a situation where there has been confusion, okay, where there has been uncertainty. Someone may be looking at this and trying to figure out how to approach a situation where someone has kind of like blocked off their energy. Someone may have like snuck away, and it may be feeling like someone is keeping you at arm's length, possibly because they don't want to talk about something. I feel like because the block challenge or issue here with the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, the Six of Cups, the Six of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles, it's like the lack of effort or ability to really address the past here. and really go towards this collaborative energy. So I feel like there's a difficult energy that's surrounding you at this time. And I did ask more about the Seven of Swords, and I feel like this has to do, now for some of you, this may be about a domestic situation. Okay, this could be possibly about an event. This could have to do with getting together, plans. This could also just have to do with the general security and stability of a connection. And I feel as though with the King of Wands and Judgment in the reverse, there could be a fire sign here, or possibly a Libra, a Scorpio, but that's not necessary. But I do feel like I want to know more here, because I feel like someone is suspicious of another person's actions or intentions here. I feel like there's someone that's trying to figure out how to approach a situation. I also am sensing that someone could be attempting to keep the peace while trying to avoid some situation. Okay, that's something that you need to look out for. And I do feel like this has to do with working through with the Page of Pentacles. This could be an earth sign too, or someone with earth in their chart. And the Five of Swords, I feel like this has to do with some sort of message of attempting to work together, to reconcile, to work through something. It's like someone has their guard up for some reason. Someone like is not wanting to talk about something. We'll figure out what this is. Conflict, okay. Justice in the reverse. Maturity. Okay, so at least we do have maturity upright. I do like this. So with conflict, in which granted there was something here that did not make someone happy. This is not what someone wanted, and I feel like someone is speaking up about it. And this could be about the confusion. This could be about possibly trying to like strategize and like work together, and feeling like this person is just being a bit avoidant here in some way. Like I said, I feel like there is with justice in the reverse and movement, so there could have been some sort of situation here where it felt like someone did you wrong. They made the wrong moves here. They're not taking accountability for particular actions. And this could be about just dealing with the past situation here. You may be feeling like something here in the past didn't make you happy, and it's like, I feel like you want to talk about it, or someone wants to talk about it here. And the way that this person is going about it, it's just, why? I want to know. Because I feel like there's one person that's trying to handle this situation with maturity. Yeah. It could feel like someone is just trying to move past something. They don't want to talk about it. They're just remaining optimistic. It's like, oh yeah, this will be okay. And it's just like, why do we need to talk about this type energy? I feel like there's someone who is trying to, okay, both of these came out, so we'll take it Scythe and Effort. Yeah, so it's like someone just wants to kind of move forward. They don't really want to talk about something. Quickly cutting away like the effort. I'm going to put these back in the deck though, because they were not the main cards. Let's take a look at the block. I already know what the block is. So I feel as though there could be some sort of third party situation here. And if it's not a third party, this could be, well, it could be a person, but it could be a place, thing, concept, idea, it could be anything. But I do feel like there's someone here who's being very much influenced by possibly the wrong people. I feel like there's a situation here where someone is not willing to address the past, talk about matters of the past, and just really go towards something with confidence and just talk about something here. And I'm just going to put this out there that if you are, I don't want to make assumptions here. Let's check out where you are and where your person's at. So the Fool in the reverse, the Ten of Swords, the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Four of Pentacles. This could be you holding back, Page of Wands, Four of Cups, the Lovers, the Nine of Wands. So I'm really getting a situation here, Virgo, where this person in the past could have... Let's just pull the cards for this. What's snake here? Okay, so this is going to be a lot. I'm just picking up so much here. Please, Virgo, if this happens to resonate with you, let me know. For you specifically, I feel like this is not, your first rodeo with this person type energy. I feel like you've been through a lot with this person, or at least a lot in your past experiences. Okay, I feel that there is a situation here, and it may have felt, as I said in the past, that it's like someone didn't want to address something here. I feel like in the past, this was your person, or maybe people in other connections that you've been with, where they were very much avoidant with you, Virgo. Okay, I feel as though there were situations where, with release and toxic, it's like, I don't want to talk about it. It's this avoidant energy, right? And so it's like both people just, because of the conflict, would just walk away, just stop talking about it. And I feel like it may have conditioned you, or because of particular situations where you've dealt with people causing conflict with you, trying to bring up particular matters, you may be feeling some pain here, but holding back on speaking up about a particular matter, especially if in the past you tried to feel it out and say something and you got a negative response from this person. Okay, so it could be a cycle with this person, or you could be feeling as though, this is just another thing that feels familiar from other connections. I feel that you're very frustrated here. I feel like you're desiring to be brought in from out of the cold. I feel like more than anything, you wish you could talk with particular things about this person, but I do feel like there is a sense of like focusing on your own stability and security and withholding your feelings. You may be feeling like this is a bit of a loss in some way, shape, or form, but not fully a loss. It's like, I feel like this is just a lot of mental conflict within. I feel like you're starting to view this person, or you have been kind of viewing this person as someone who is less mature than you once thought. I feel that you have done your best to handle this situation maturely. I feel that you've been drawing on your resources and so forth. If you've had any sort of bad habits, I feel like you've like worked through them. And like I said, there's this like incredible awareness that you are having, particularly now, Virgo. I do feel it's like, okay, you have this soulmate connection with this person, but you're very much like reflecting on it. And it may be that there are particular things that bother you, like you don't feel heard. You feel like, you can't speak up about particular things here. And for some of you, this may be like the principle, like for some of you with Five of Pentacles in the reverse, it may, whatever the situation is at the forefront, for some of you, it may not be that big of a deal, but it's the principle, that sense that you feel like you can't speak up about something. And so I feel like you're holding back. And I feel like, Virgo, I feel like you've already made that connection within your mind that this is not healthy for you, because you are going to start slipping into avoidant tendencies and just, feel like you can't talk with this person. Your person here, they're not awake, okay? I feel like this person, there is a sense of imbalance on their end, but they're not noticing it. There's a lack of awareness on their end, and they're setting some like boundaries here in some way, shape, or form. I do feel it, it could be that you two are on different pages, where this person could be viewing the situation where it's like, I'm setting some boundaries because like I don't want an imbalance, because they could be viewing you as someone who is attempting to bring in an imbalance or conflict, when in reality it's this person's like defensiveness that is the issue, because they're the ones who need to do some inner work here and realize that they're being triggered. I feel like this person, obviously with the Lovers, they're feeling this soulmate energy with you. You got soul connection. This person, for them, we pull the Lovers. This person could have Gemini in their chart, or possibly fire. Okay, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. But yeah, I do feel like there's someone here. It's like they want to talk with you, and I feel like this person, it's like they still want to interact with you, but there are particular things here that they are trying to avoid or may not want to talk about. I feel that their guard is up. There is this like protective energy. Tell me more. I want to get more information about all of this. And this could be creating a block for you. Be a fire person. Okay, so this person, they're looking, this person is very much observing you at this time. That's what you should know. If this person's not speaking up, they're observing. They may be taking their time to speak up about something here. I feel that they eventually will, but I do feel like they're taking a look at a new perspective regarding a particular situation. You could have Earth in your chart, maybe your person does, but I do feel like this person is trying to figure out what to say. But for now, they have boundaries up. I do feel like this person's coming off cool, calm, collected, and they very well, they're just like, they're working on something internally here. They're still in this hanged man phase, and this is Pisces energy, by the way. And I feel like there's this connection here, but this person is being very careful with what they say, the energy that they're bringing in. There even could be a sense of like inconsistency with this person. And I feel like their guard is up because this is how this person self-soothes, okay? So I don't know, it's like, does this person feel defensive? Do they feel like they could be getting attacked here in some way, even though that's not the case? I feel as though there's a lot of miscommunication, misinterpretation that's going on between you two, because I do feel like you would like to handle this maturely, and it's almost like you and this person view handling something maturely in a different way. It's like for you, you'd like to talk about it. Okay, you would like to talk things out and talk through it, but because you don't want toxicity and you feel like whenever you bring something up or hint at something, you get a bit of a pushback or a defensive energy from this person, it's like you've become comfortable with not speaking up or speaking your truth. You're just trying to handle things on your own, and that's not the energy or the quality of a safe connection, because it's not meeting your needs, Virgo. For your person down here, what I'm seeing is that they, and they may be feeling your energy is off. They may be feeling like what's going on with Virgo while you are kind of working through a lot within your headspace. And so it may feel that your vibe is off to this person if you are in communication with them. I feel like that, and because of that, this person's they're like feeding off your vibe, your energy. And I feel like this person doesn't 100% know what's going on, but they may be feeling like Virgo, you know, I got to protect myself because Virgo is going to, it's like this person's not realizing, they're not awake. They may be feeling like you're trying to start conflict or something like that when you simply want to talk about something, and this person's just being like really defensive. And I do feel like there is some restless energy overall. I do feel like there is someone here who, I mean, I want to know more about this. Oh, okay. So things are... Let me see something here. So I pulled advice. I usually don't pull this in these readings, but with Strength, the Seven of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles, Virgo, I feel like the advice here for you is to find the strength within and to really, really first address, assess, evaluate your commitment to the situation, to this person. It could be an earth sign, this King of Pentacles, but I also feel like you need to really find the strength within to evaluate and look at all of the efforts that you have put in an attempt to bring in stability and security and where this has gotten you. I do feel, because what I'm seeing here is that there's a situation where there is this energy of positivity and so forth, and things may feel a little bit emotionally off, but I feel like they're being balanced. But then with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse and the Nine of Cups, this can go either one of two ways, and I'm going to tell you both storylines that I'm picking up on, and you will know best, you know, use your discernment here of which one this will likely play out for you. Virgo, the first storyline that I'm getting is that you may not speak up about a situation. You may be just keeping it to yourself, doing your own thing here, balancing this situation that feels emotionally imbalanced and feeling as though you're not being offered everything that you deserve. And eventually it's, you know, you may be doing things well at first, balancing this all out, but I feel like it could get a bit tiresome, and eventually it may lead to this stuck energy. Okay, eventually it may feel a bit even claustrophobic, and that's just for some of you. And this is why it's really important to evaluate particular things and speak up about this situation. Because right now, and I'll get into this in a moment, Virgo, but the second storyline that I'm getting here is that you are continuing to balance this out as best as you can. You're finding optimism in the situation. Things are moving forward. And, you know, you may be struggling to balance this situation at first, even though you are doing it. And eventually, one thing leads to another, and because this person isn't coming in and really addressing your needs, it's kind of like you're actually feeling like you're good on your own. You'll just be good on your own. You can take care of your own needs. And I feel like this may, you know, it's like this person has pushed you away. And that's what you need to realize here, Virgo, is that by staying in a situation where you feel like you can't speak up, it is creating distance and space in this connection. It is causing trouble. It is a threat to this connection. As is your person's energy, there needs to be some sort of coming together to work through this. I do feel like there's a lot of miscommunication and misinterpretations. I just feel like two people are kind of like butting heads here. I feel, Virgo, that there is a need, and maybe this is you, maybe this is your person, take what resonates, but there's a need for you to step into this strength energy and remind yourself of the strength that you have, and to really take a stable and secure stance towards this, because this is your future, and this is, as someone, if this is an actual committed relationship, Virgo, what you need to know is that you are responsible, just as this person is, for the outcome of this relationship. You can't control this person. You can't tell them to step it up. You can't make them step it up, but you can do everything you can in your ability, through your ability to stabilize this connection, to keep things going smoothly and so forth. And if you step up and you attempt to talk with this person and you practice effective communication and you are just shut down, Virgo, then you know that you've done everything possible to take the necessary steps towards alleviating issues, working through the issues, and you're dealing with someone who is stonewalling, getting defensive, and basically acting like, they're too immature to really address a serious matter. Because no one in any connection should feel like they can't speak up about something. No one should feel like, oh my gosh, if I speak up about something, this is gonna turn into something chaotic. I'm just gonna deal with it on my own and withhold that. That builds up in your body. That builds up in your headspace. That builds up in a lot of different areas and it's like, no wonder your vibe is off if that's the case, right? Because you're trying to balance out so many things on your own that should be addressed by you and this person together, coming together. This is a lot of weight on you. And I feel like you're just holding so much in here, Virgo. I feel like you need to kind of swap your perspective here and be like, okay, I acknowledge my fears, and it makes sense as to why I'm feeling this because of what happened in the past. You need to acknowledge of why you're feeling these fears, how you may have been conditioned or, influenced into withholding particular fears or desires to discuss and to talk. Okay. And I feel that it is important, Virgo, for you to not only acknowledge it. I mean, that's the first step. If this is your reading, you will resonate with that. If you do not resonate with this message, then this reading is not for you, and that's totally okay. Maybe the next Virgo reading will be. And, of course, check out your sun, moon, rising signs as well. But I do feel that there's a need for you to understand that, withholding all of this is such a disservice to you. And if this person doesn't want to deal with it, so be it. But you can't be afraid of stepping into your strength and expressing yourself, because you deserve to be able to express yourself. The way that someone treats you, the way that someone reacts, says more about that person than it says about you. It actually says nothing about you. You putting it out on the table, your thoughts, your feelings, and so forth, that is being genuine. That's being truthful. That's being transparent. That's being honest. That's what we want to see in relationships and connections. So many people would love to be able to have that with their partner, right? And you have this ability to bring that to the table. And by simply doing that, you're honoring yourself. And you don't need this person to validate you in order for you to meet your own needs by stepping into this healthy expression, because you're meeting your own needs. You're not suppressing them. You're being you, and at least you'll get it out on the table, right? But I do feel like there's a need for you to really assess and evaluate what security and stability means for you, and to find the strength to take action on that, and to not be afraid to express yourself. And of course, if there is any sort of look out for your well-being. Please do not stay in a connection that is toxic, where any part of your well-being feels threatened, okay, please find the strength to walk away from anything that is toxic or unhealthy. But if you are in a connection here where you truly feel like, there's still elements that are healthy about this connection, and logically you feel like this can be worked through, then it may be worth a shot at addressing this in a healthy manner. And again, you can't help this person. It's like that saying, you can lead a horse, to water, but you can't make them drink it, right? It's something like that. And you're doing, your job in this connection by expressing yourself. And then it's up to this person how they want to handle it, how they want to deal with it. But they're going to reflect and remember and think about how Virgo was being honest, was being, clear and transparent, and being someone who was just acting in an ideal fashion. Okay? So regardless, speaking your truth, like, even if this person's defensive, when they actually reflect on it, which they have the ability to do here with this Page of Swords upright, they may not, outwardly express it to you or admit particular things, but they see the positive traits that you have and that you bring to the table. Okay, you are a gleaming example of humanity. And for now, that's why I'm saying I feel like you need to, and if you're trying to protect this relationship, protecting this relationship and the health of this relationship isn't by withholding information and withholding, like, this situation needs to be addressed. You need to be able to openly communicate with your person, because this is just a ticking time bomb type thing, because this is not sustainable. So that's what I really have for you, Virgo. I do feel that it would be helpful to carry this over to the extended. We'll touch more on this advice and so forth, but we'll explore a bunch of different things there. So if you would like to dive deep with me, the link for that is in the description box below. It'll take you over to the extended, but in that extended, we're going to be exploring feelings, intentions, what you may not know, this person's next moves towards you. We'll dive deeper into the guidance and advice. Like I said, we'll pull some timing cards as well as confirmation. So again, if you'd like to join me over there, the link is below. Keep watching for a bit of a preview. Okay. And I just want to throw it out there. There's like this fly on my wall. I don't know if you saw it in the camera, but there may be a fly on your wall. Maybe you'll see a fly, but like, there could be someone that is like listening, that is someone that's like feeding information to your person about something or someone. I don't know why I got that. And maybe for some of you, this is, take what resonates. Maybe you are the fly on the wall and you're hearing some things, right? I do feel regardless of, the truth is going to come out. But anyway, Virgo, we'll dive deep into the extended, and I hope to see you over there. If not, then I hope that this reading was able to provide you with enough clarity and insight into your situation. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Your support means more to me than you will ever know. And please, 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 Virgo, let me know below. Drop me a comment and let me know how this is resonating for you in your life and what this is all about. Okay, so that's what I have for you for now. Thank you. I love you all so much, and I will see you next time. Bye. Out on a lot of opportunities due to abuse of power plays, power dynamics, just this unstable energy. Kind of reminds me of like the Emperor in the reverse. I feel like this person misses you. You may know this though, or you may see this coming. This person's obsession with control may be what is holding them back from this reinvention. They may actually do something here about it. Stuck on this could have to do with the winter months or something going cold here. Something's going to be revealed here. And I feel like there's something here that this person, if there has been deception at play, this person could be trying to figure